Did you hear they're making a Minecraft movie? Because I kind of forgot about it, and today marks the day that they released a trailer for it, and the reception of it is not too good. Pretty, I think the most I can say, people are like, oh, it might just be mid, or it might be a fun kind of boring, or fun bad. I think it looks shit, and I've kind of thought that even before seeing the trailer, simply because trying to make a movie that is centered around, blocks and a very cartoony style and concept of it into a live action is, kind of stupid looking. And then trying to now CGI all of these figures into it of the blocks, the different animals, and then throw in real people into it is just stupid. The casting of it doesn't even look good. Jason Momoa's in it. I don't even know what his costume is. I think they just picked him because he's a big name. You have Jennifer Coolidge is going to be in it. She might be fine in it. And then you have Jack Black as Steve, which you would not have known it was Steve until the end where he goes, I am Steve. And I think they're trying to make that a really big reveal, oh, that's cool, that's going to get asses and seats, and nobody gives a fuck. And I'm going to use Borderlands, the new movie that came out for Borderlands, as a reference. I don't like video game movies that much. And when I say not much, I mean there are very few times, I think, in recent years that a video game movie has been done good. The Mario movie that came out was decent. I generally was kind of iffy on it. It was better than... Sorry. It was better than I thought it was going to be. But for the most part, it was, it was just kind of it was a decent film. The Borderlands movie was another case of throwing in well-known actors, actresses to hopefully maybe draw in names and then start wondering, and then don't put any care into the rest of the movie. It's no shade to Jack Black. I'm really tired of seeing him in everything because he doesn't really change up how he acts in movies. He just kind of acts the same, and that's fine because very fun. He's kind of like a dad, just a very fun dad, and it works well. But when you're trying to make a movie of it, and I don't instantly say yes, Jack Black is the perfect pick for Steve. I can't really name a perfect pick for Steve, but especially in a live action setting, I don't see it for him. The costume it's just kind of boring. It's very hard. That's why I thought you should have done it in actually animate it so that way people know it's Steve, because I didn't know it was Steve until then. But it's just it just looked bad. The fucking animation they did on the llama was awful. It looked like those freaking Supercell ads they had for when they introduced Clan Wars, if anybody remembers that, of this very glossy at random moments CGI texture. It was really bad, and they've done it now, so it's there's no real improvements in terms of the style of it. It's coming out April 4th, and I don't think it's gonna look good. And mind you, people were talking about oh, they need to do they should have done the Sonic treatment, to put these not real figures, these animated figures into it. Yeah, the director has been quoted saying that he's trying to avoid the ugly looking Sonic style, which maybe if you're talking about the original Sonic that they kind of designed for it, that was bad, but the actual one that they ended up going with, that looked fine. That was an actual good video game movie. The first one was fine. After that, it was bad because it was just we're gonna milk it now. Yeah, let's mind that that's what the director thinks looks bad, and he thinks that this Minecraft movie, how it is now, looks good. This movie is going to suck dick. I'm not excited for it. I've never been a big fan of the idea of making a Minecraft movie. Minecraft does not really have a plot, and trying to force one into it is, not that interesting of it. I feel it's going to just mess with the perception of the game of it. I don't think it's going to be as popular or as much of a phenomenon as people want. It might honestly flop depending on how much money they're putting into it, similar to Borderlands. I get Minecraft is more popular, so they might see a positive or break even, but it's not going to do the numbers that I think they want it to do in terms of how big Minecraft is to the world. Like, how many people actually know Minecraft? Like, it's generation knows it. Kids know it. Kids are still playing it. I played it. All of that. And I just think this is going to be a massive, like, little fumble of what could potentially have been, like, a pretty big bag for it. Like, am I going to see the movie? Probably, honestly, just to kind of see if it's going to be... I don't want it to be bad, but it's just another case of, like, for, like, modern movies now of just, you know, making poor decisions, putting too much money into the cast of, like, actors that don't necessarily fit the role, or just don't really, like, fit with the whole, like, I guess, vibe of it. Like, maybe get some, like, new actors in here, give them a chance with this movie. I don't know, cast someone different than, like, Jack Black all the time, because, like, I like Jack Black, I like Tenacious D, I like all that stuff, but I'm kind of tired of seeing him in everything of it, because then I get bored whenever he's in something, because it's the same thing every time, because there used to be, like, a magic when he was in a movie, but now there just really isn't. But that's gonna be it from me. That's my thoughts, and the movie's gonna flop. Bye.